Welcome back to my chess journey. I'm trying to see how high I can climb in Blitz chess. I'm playing a 5-minute Blitz game, and I'm rated 988 today. Be playing with the black pieces. And if you're wondering why I am all the way down at 988 when I have clearly been above. Oh, that's not actually where I meant to move, but that's okay. I have been rated as high as 1066. And I've been on a losing streak, and that's okay. You know, it happens to the best of us. And so I'm just trying to catch back up to where I was. But yeah. Anyways, this is fun. All right. So this feels like a trap. So he's got me pinned right here. I was going to castle, but I'm not going to castle. I'm going to have to castle long now if I want to castle. Alrighty. So let's do this. And do I want to... do I really want to trade... I don't think so. Alright. I'm going to come here. Alright, that's fine. I'm not super fond of that rook anyways, to be honest. Just kidding. Alright, so I've been just really losing lots of games lately. I mean, time management has always been my worst thing. And I would say next to time management, I mean, I've been playing some openings that I'm not super familiar with. Alright, let's just do this. I'm going to try to just make sure that my time is good. And alright. Alright, so now I don't want to move my king. Let's see. Oh, wait. I can actually win this piece. Alright, so we're good. Slightly better shape than I was just in, but not by much. Alright, his king is in the center, so is mine. And so I'm just going to continue to... oh, man, I'm going to lose my queen. He didn't. He could have just done this, which would have pinned me. That would have been a really, really dumb move. So, in the meantime, I'm not going to do that. Alright, let's see. I'm not going to do that either. Alright, he's technically only up a pawn. He's up a whole minute almost of time. Let's see if there's really anything I can do here. Alright, he wants to trade queens. I'm fine with that actually at this point because I'm not doing great on anything else. Alright. So I got my king protected out of the center. And let's see what happens here. He wants to trade everything. He's up some material, not a ton, but I see what he did. Okay, so I actually am going to bring this in because if he's got me pinned, and so if he would have taken, I would have taken, and then I wouldn't have been able to take back. So that was a really good move he did. Okay, let's see here. Before I do that, what if, is there a way that is there a tactic here? I mean, I could come here. I could come here. There's not like a super... Let's just not lose on time. Let's just be careful of that. And then he's bringing his king up, and so I'm going to bring my king up as well. Okay. Alright, let's see if I can maybe attack here. I'm attacking his... Okay. Alright, so this gives him a check. I mean, I don't think he's going to take it. But I should be able to win at least this bishop right now. No? Alright, I think I can do this. That is a checkmate, y'all. That was the coolest checkmate I've ever seen. Can we watch that back? Is there like an instant replay? Y'all, I saw it. All right. So I had 79% accuracy. He had 66.5. My opening kind of sucked, but my middle game and end game accuracy was 83 and 89. My opening accuracy was 66.5. I'm going to review this game, but before I do, let me just say, now that I'm at 996, be sure to subscribe so that you can watch the next video and follow my journey and see if I can make it above 1,000. I'm sure I will, hopefully stay above 1,000 soon. But, all right, let's review it. So he did King's Opening. And so it looks like almost an Italian, or a two knights. It's like a two knights opening. And this was all good. Do you guys remember when I said I wanted to kind of put my knight here, and but I didn't? All right, so at this point, analysis has us pretty dead even. That was a mouse slip. I didn't actually mean to move my pawn there, but it was fine. He could have taken a pawn. He didn't. That was right. That was all right. So everything at this point that I did was good. That was a mistake that cost me 1.75 analysis points. So if you notice, he's only barely up here, and when I move here, that was bad. So what it wanted me to do was actually this, and that way he couldn't, he didn't have like this whole thing happening. Okay, so let's just keep moving. So then that was a mistake that I should have not taken, but I should have just developed. Okay, that was a mistake that cost me significantly. Analysis points went from 2.6 to 3.6 here. But when he did that, and that's why, because I lost a rook, and I made the joke that I wasn't fond of my rook. Y'all, if I'm totally honest, I thought I was losing this game from this point on. And I was pretty upset, but by the time I was able to, get to here, that was my comeback. He thought he was safe. I came back. That was all good. That was a mistake, and the reason is because this was no bueno. All he had to do was this, and I would have been pinned, and I would have lost a queen, and I would have lost the game, which this is why the analysis went to 5.5 here. But when he castled, and then I moved. Now, that was still not a great move. I should have just moved my king to safety. Because, obviously he could keep putting me into check. But now, he's only up 3.4. All right? That move was a mistake for him. Like, he wanted to trade queens, and that was fine. And then, little by little, as I'm moving, I'm getting a little bit more. So, he's still up 3. 2.7 analysis. I'm looking at the analysis. That was a bad move. Well, it was a good move, but not great. That was a bad move for him, moving his king. And look at that. When he moved his king all the way out, do you guys see the analysis bar? He moved from 2.4 to 0.2. And the reason is, yeah, that was perfect. Now we're almost dead even at this point. That was a huge blunder for him. That was my great move. And that was a mistake. And that was mate. Y'all, that mate is really pretty. So he's protecting him. He's protecting him. And he couldn't go anywhere. He had nowhere to go. And this was just one of the coolest checkmates. And what a great way to get to 996. Hopefully I can get to 1,000 next game. So subscribe, follow along, and I'll catch you guys in the next episode. Thanks for watching.